So the teaser trailer for the new Harry Potter TV show just came out yesterday, and the fan base has a lot of critiques. One of which is that the score on the trailer doesn't sound like a Harry Potter score. One of the common things people are saying about it is that it lacks magic. It lacks a soul, and it sounds like some Netflix original ethereal garbage. So in this video, I'm going to rescore the entire trailer. First, let me break down what makes a Harry Potter soundtrack sound like a Harry Potter soundtrack. The first thing is going to be the instruments used, and the second thing is going to be the specific motifs that are used in the soundtrack, and I'll explain what that means. So by far the most recognizable piece of music from the Harry Potter series would be Hedwig's theme. A lot of people would refer to it as the Harry Potter theme song. Hedwig's theme is mostly composed of strings like violins and cellos, and an instrument called the celeste. And the celeste is almost like that magical feeling bell. And you hear it in a lot of the Harry Potter soundtrack. The score for the trailer is missing this completely. It does not have that sprinkle of fairy dust that makes you feel like you're in a magical world. Another common thing throughout the soundtrack of all the movies would be vocal choirs. Choirs give the soundtrack this very grand and gothic feeling, which is very in line with the aesthetic of Hogwarts and the entire wizarding world. Aside from Hedwig's theme, another piece of music from the movies that I love is called Window to the Past. It's actually sort of a remix of Hedwig's theme. It has more of a sad tone to it, and when sprinkled in, it gives this nostalgic feeling. It brings you back to a specific emotion, and that's essentially what a motif is. It's using a passage or a melody from a specific piece of the soundtrack that allows the viewer to relate that emotion to specific scenes or sentiments of the story. So now that we have our checklist, let's get straight into it. So as you can see, I actually have the trailer in a video player inside my DAW. And so the first step to this is I'm going to use a cinematic impact sound to sort of mark where the beats of the trailer are. So if I play this for you real quick. You can hear that the impacts are now lined up with the clip changes in the trailer. The first instrument that I'm going to use is a cello. So now that I've got an atmosphere going, I'm gonna add in that celeste. So to help me get the timing perfect, I've just added in the dialogue from the trailer.
I told you.
The next instrument I'm gonna add is a hummed choir. And so now that we've got a bit of a structure and an atmosphere, we can start integrating those motifs I was talking about.
I've always wanted to...
Okay, so I've played with the timing and layout a bit.
I told you. You are a normal boy.
One of the difficult parts of this is that a trailer doesn't have a consistent tempo or speed. So you sort of have to map out the speed changes between every beat.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met.
It's super important to pay attention to the context of what's happening in the clip. For example, where Hagrid's talking about Harry's parents. It's supposed to be a particularly sad and touching moment, so I want the music to reflect that. This can really just come down to trial and error.
I ever met. They were funny and clever.
So this moment right here really illustrates how important it is to have the right musical elements in the right places. Listen to what happens when Petunia's on screen versus when Harry's looking at his Hogwarts letter.
There is nothing special about you.
The music sort of mimics how Harry is feeling in those moments. I want that moment of abuse to feel dark and depressive. And the moment Harry sees that Hogwarts letter, there's a glimmer of hope.
The next time I see you will be in Hogwarts.
I want the emotion and tension to continue building throughout the trailer. So as we go, I keep adding new layers of strings, choirs, and celeste. It's important that every moment feels unique and impactful. So ideally, we'll have as little repetition as possible. Again, just through trial and error, I'm finding the right spots to put certain motifs and instruments. I'll lay something down and play it back, and if it doesn't feel right, I'll either delete it or try to move it to a different spot. At the moment Harry enters Hogwarts, I want it to feel like us as viewers have just entered a new world. And so the music has to reflect that by beginning to approach some sort of climax. It's also important to compose around dialogue. You want the music to sort of quiet down a little bit when something important is being said.
The next time I see you will be in Hogwarts.
I want it to feel exciting and engaging as we continue. I don't want people falling asleep as the trailer goes on. So it's important to find the right moments to escalate. Throwing in some tribal toms is always an easy way to help accentuate the downbeats. A few transition risers can help sort of tie together different sections.
You are a normal boy.
And we're almost done here. Before we do the final reveal, I just want to say thank you for sticking through the video. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button and subscribe. And let me know in the comments, did I nail the Harry Potter vibe? Did I do a better job than the original trailer? I hope you enjoy. Peace.
I told you. You are a normal boy. And you're going to start acting like one. You think you're something special? There is nothing special about you. I've always wanted to know about my parents.
Your parents were the kindest, bravest people I ever met. They were funny and clever, and they stood up for what they believed was right. The next time I see you will be in Hogwarts.
Mr. Potter, I think we can expect great things from you. Let's see who you are.
Are you really Harry Potter?